Good morning, my friends. As you can see, I have a visitor here today, and that's Santa. Anyway, just kidding. I'm finishing up my decorating, and our tree's decorated. I'm not quite done yet, but pretty much. This is a favorite guy. He actually lights up, and his beard lights up. He's fiber optics. But anyway, I just wanted to tease you a little this morning. I hope everybody's ready for Christmas. It's in less than 2 weeks if you celebrate Christmas, or if you celebrate Hanukkah, it's at the end of the week. And if you celebrate Kwanzaa, it's the 26th, I believe it starts. And if you celebrate New Year's, it's coming up too. Anyway, I thought I would just take you there for a second and come out to the porch here. Here's my other Santa. Can you tell I love Santas? I have them everywhere. I want to investigate my sweet worms. I think we should call him Wally or Walter. I can't decide which. I had a friend who was a Wally who passed away, and I had an older friend who was priest, and his name was Father Walter, was his first name. Anyway, so we have sweet worms, whether we call them Walter or Wally, it doesn't really matter. I haven't been in here for 2 weeks. You'll be as surprised as I am. 2 weeks ago I took this and completely cleaned it out, and I got the 1,648 worms. It took me 3 days to count, and I think I got probably close to 10 pounds of 8 or 10 pounds of castings off of it, and they'll probably be ready to use here very soon. I'm kind of letting them sit and have a little strawberry right in the center to see if I can attract anybody who's a straggler. Anyway, the last 2 weeks ago I put in the cardboard that had holes in it. It looked like a tower. So let's see where we're going here. That was November 27th, and today is December the 12th. So just about a little over 2 weeks, and since we were in there. Oh, that's interesting. Now I washed this all out, so anything, any dirt or anything, any castings that you see have been brought up in the last 2 weeks. So obviously the worms are being active. Oh, I see they certainly are. And we have a couple here in the corner who think they're going somewhere. They're ready for the escapee. There's one. Oops, come here. And now we have another one. There we go. And we're going to put this to the side here. And I'm going to pull you down just a little bit closer. Let's see if we can get you in here. Just a little closer to the... There we go. There we go. Okay, now you're close. I think you should be able to see. Works for me. Anyway, oh goodness, look at this. I've got all sorts of little mushrooms. Look at that. I can't remember what kind of mushroom this is called. But we're going to take those out and maybe dispose of those. Well, that's interesting. I think I did put in some. Goodness. What would you think that is? You think that's mold on the top? I think from probably just a little too moist, maybe. I'm gonna put this to the side. And it looks like I have them down in there as well. Oh yeah, look at that. Let me just check on that. Hang on just 1 second. There I am, back again. Okay, so now we have this tower that I had added food all in the center, and it was relatively high, and this had come up, was probably, I think, up to about here, and I can see where in 2 weeks it has just gone down, and I'm going to use my claw around here to see what we've got. Remember, we have 1,648 worms and probably about 100 cocoons. And I put in a lot of light and fluffy castings and bedding and all sorts of stuff to keep it light, and it really seems to have gotten like heavy. I'm surprised. I thought it would have stayed a little lighter and fluffier with the bedding being what it was. I mean, the worms seem fine. I really hadn't thought this out, had I? You know, how was I going to do this in this small area? Let's see what we can do here. One should be able to see it. I guess they're getting fluffed. And it feels, well, it feels moist, but there's a lot of worms. You know, I almost could divide this. Oh yeah, look at it. It's really almost like a worm ball, the whole thing. There's probably a lot of worms for this small bin. Let's try our other side here. But it's very clumpy. I think I'm going to have to try and figure out something that keeps it a little maybe drier, because this would never, ever, not never ever, but it certainly wouldn't sift with this amount of wetness. And you guys know I want to try and sift the worms after Christmas, when Santa brings me that special gift that I don't know I'm getting. Yeah, the worms have been very active, I think. If they're getting this clumpy. And, oops, I'm sorry. I don't think I need to add any more moisture to it. What I really am interested in, though, is this area down here. And I know I'm not going to be able to see that. Doggone it. Oh, look. I wasn't sure if they would find the food. Because remember, they only had like 4 or 5 holes to get into. And had a lot of eggshells and all kinds of goodies in there. Let's see if I can reach in. This isn't too disgusting, though, is it? Oh, look at that! Oh my goodness! Look at the cocoons. Oh, they're just having a good time in there and all that. That felt like banana peel, is what this feels like. I'm gonna get my hand way down in there. Oof! Well, there goes those clean nails. Oh yeah. Oh, they found it. Well, that's good to know. There's more cocoons. Or are those the same ones we've already counted once? Let's see if I can reach down to the bottom. I'm scraping the bottom. And more worms. Ooh, a little disgusting, actually. How about if I have 3 ounces here, more banana peel, and I'm just going to put that right in there. Disgusting. And yet lovely, and yet I keep going back for more. And I'm going to give it some eggshell, because they have a gizzard and they could very well need it. and then I'm going to put in what I found before, those worms. Ooh, my hands are dirty. I hate dirty hands. This is some ground oatmeal and cornmeal. Sorry, I'm trying to. I think I have castings on my face. Anyway, this is some ground up. Let me show you that. Can you see that? It's really fine. So it's not grit, but it is the oatmeal and cornmeal mixed together. So it kind of acts like a little chow, you know, like chow chow chow. And then what I want to do is maybe add this leaf, pulverized leaf mulch all around it, and see if that will absorb some of that liquid. I mean, it feels almost like too moist in there. And I think we're gonna call it a day on these guys. Oh, I'm so sorry. I can't quite get my little tripod here to work for me. I'm trying, and I'll put it there. And now with dirty hands, I'm going to say that I think that's probably going to be it. I mean, they are really rocking and rolling here. There, is that a little better? That's a little more stable, I think, for you. Anyway, that's going to be it. You watched me, and we gave it a little bit of food, we gave it a little bit of grit, we gave it a little bit of everything. And we're going to add a little coffee grounds, because that'll be a food. But these coffee grounds are from a couple days ago, so they're just a little bit dry. I think it'll help with that moisture, and at least I hope so. And then we will let this go for another 10 days to 2 weeks, and then we will come back and visit it again. So that's going to be it. I hope everybody's having a great day, and I'm going to put my lid back on Wally. I think that's a good name for him. And we have fun with Dick and Jane, and now we're going to have Wally's Worm World, and we'll let you guys decide if you'd like to come back and visit again and see how good old Wally's doing in a couple weeks. Take care, everybody, and I hope to see you soon. Bye-bye.